Dawson Rider Review.
Hey YouTube, it's Dawson Rider here with a review of the Hyper Alien Ben 10 figures of Vulkanus and Ultimate Aggregor. So, these are a bit late because I was kind of on the fence about both of them. Vulkanus really didn't excite me, and I really didn't like Aggregor's design, but they both popped up on a clearance sale type deal over at Walmart. It was only like $3 off, but I figured, well, I might as well get them since I got the others. But anyway, let's just go ahead and go over them. We'll start with Vulkanus. Was he released first? I don't know, but I'll start with him first because I got him first. So, Vulkanus, detail-wise, is pretty good. I mean, you can see that his head sculpt is pretty well done. It looks actually really show accurate. You got some kind of, like, dirt speck things going on because of, like, the nature of the design of this. But other than that, he looks pretty show accurate. Even got, like, the headlight up here. The chest details are pretty well done. All of it really looks like it was just ripped straight from the show and just given some kind of dirty, like, black feelings to it, or black paint detailings to it, and like battle damage stuff, and you can see that continues on his arms. And then it's pretty basic throughout here. It's just basically black. There's actually a whole not a whole lot of detail there. On the back here, the same. And his articulation, his arms just move around 360, and his legs can move around 360 like this. I don't really know how that helps you. His head can go around like this, so you can at least get him looking in different ways or something, but the articulation really is what matters for these figures. I wasn't really all that excited by Vulkanus, just because he's not one of my favorite villains. I mean, he's not that exciting. I never really thought his design was all that cool, and I saw that their Hyper Alien really wasn't you know, that exciting, no real radical cool changes to it or anything, so and he really isn't that exciting when I have him. I mean, he's certainly not a bad figure. He's pretty decent looking if you want like a cartoon accurate Vulkanus that actually looks just like a big statue. I don't know. It's not bad if you like the character. It's just overall I don't care for him so much, and they've certainly done a lot more with other figures. And if you don't know, in the show, Vulkanus is actually just like a little baby, and he just uses this as like a bionic suit. Okay, and now we have Ultimate Aggregor, who does get more of the Hyper Alien SIC style treatment, which in my opinion doesn't really look the best. His face sculpt here is pretty ugly. He looks really freakish. When you get a close look at it, it's almost bordering on horror movie meets deformed person. I don't know. It just doesn't look very cool to me. It just looks freaky. I mean, the details on the paint are all very well done. I mean, you got some really great sculpting details on his face, and with the tentacles here going on, and the like black effects. Just it looks really good. Like the back looks kind of cool. I mean, they did a really great job on the paint. I just don't care for his head sculpt. And then you got down here the NRG area looks nice. If you don't know, he's a combination of the 5 aliens Ben got scanned at the beginning of Ultimate Alien. You've got up here Amphibian, NRG, Terraspin, Armadillo, and Water Hazard, with other parts mixed in as well, variantly, but that's the main gist. But I like the NRG neck here just because it looks kind of like an iron type deal, and I think that looks good. And the chest for Terraspin looks pretty cool, like it looks all battle damaged and beaten up. And the Armadillo arms also look really good, like they're pretty cool. I mean, I think, if I'm not mistaken, these are mixed with Water Hazard hands. But yeah, they look pretty cool, and I'd actually like to see a, you know, Armadillo Hyper Alien. Sorry, I lost the word there for a second. And then you got here's Water Hazard legs, which also are pretty decent looking. You can see there's lots of details. Overall, he's very highly detailed, and I pretty much like the details on him from here down. It's just the face looks weird to me. Articulation-wise, his arms can go 360 around, and his legs can also spin all the way around, just like the other one, like that. But it doesn't really do much. And his head really can't move because it's stuck. So yeah, but like always, these figures aren't meant for articulation. They're just meant for more posing. I still like this line, but these are definitely my least favorite of the Hyper Alien line that I've got. I mean, it's all real, like, subjective. I mean, if you really love these villains, or you actually particularly like this design they've given them, then they're certainly not bad figures to own. They look pretty good on the shelf, but if you're being picky and choosy, these are probably my least favorite. I would go for some of the cooler ones, like Vilgax and the hybrid or cooler villain figures, and then you also got Forearms and Ultimate Swampfire, which are really cool. So yeah, these aren't the greatest. I would pass on them unless you really like the characters. I mean, this one's definitely better than the other one and is more personal choice based off of his design that I just don't care for, but this one's pretty weak. But overall, they're still okay. As for this line, there's one more coming out, I believe, in the Ultimate Alien era, which is Ripjaws, which I've seen pictures of online, and I hope that it gets a release because it looks really cool. So I'll be getting that. And then they are continuing the line once Omniverse comes out. We saw prototypes of the new villain Kyber and Gravitack, one of Ben's new aliens. So glad they're continuing that. So I'll keep up the purchase with this line and be bringing the reviews. But so yeah, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out WritersRangersRambles.com. Until next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.